welcome to our week in books. I have 3.
I have 0.
The first one I'll share with you. Mind if you hold those? Thank you. The first one I'm going to share with you is this one. This was a student who passed this on to me, and she said, "You're going to like it." And I went, "Okay." It's called The Last Promise by Richard Paul Evans. Apparently it's a bit of a romance. So I like romance. I figured, why not? Let's see. Dutton is the publisher, and it's just a lend me basically from her so that I can talk to her. So cool. The other 2 are library picks, and I picked them up last Sunday when I was at school doing work. So I stole them from the library, and then I emailed and said, "Check these out to me, please."
She did.
I did. I emailed Jenny.
Oh.
Not her. It was Monday. You don't work here on Mondays. How about that?
Not my choice.
All right, so the first one I actually already finished. It's called The Sweetness of Salt by Cecilia Galante. And if she sounds familiar, she's also the one who wrote the Butterflies book, The Patron Saint. Thank you. I couldn't remember what came before it. And Bloomsbury is the publisher. And I have to tell you, the reason I've read it already is I busted through it Sunday night. I couldn't put it down. I stayed up way too late. It was just such a beautiful story. And I will write a review so I can tell you all about it because it was awesome. Loved it. I love it. It's a great sister story. There, I'll tell you that. It was a fabulous sister story. Loved it. Then I picked up You Have 7 Messages by Stuart Lewis, and publisher is, I don't know, I can't see. Is that Ember? I've never seen that before. Have you?
I'm sure it's an imprint of something.
Anyway, and basically it is a story where her mother dies. I'm smiling. It's not a happy part, but an imprint of Random House Children's Books. Okay, cool. Where her mother dies, and it's, I think, a year later, and she finds her mother's cell phone, and there are 7 messages on the phone, and she solves basically the mystery, but it wasn't a mystery. She just thinks there's something odd about what her dad told her about her mom's death, and so she's going to use these 7 messages to find out the truth behind her mother's death. So I thought that sounded interesting. That's it for me.
What?
Did you just find 2 random
I
books?
might have just found 2 random books.
From your new book pile for the library?
So everybody's been talking about this one. I might have to take it home and try it out. The Name of the Star. This is the new paperback cover. I like the hardcover, but it's very different. Very, very different covers. By Maureen Johnson. I really like her on Twitter. This is supposed to be a Jack the Ripper. Yeah, Jack the Ripper is back, and he's coming for Rory next.
Yikes.
This is put out by Speak, which is a Penguin, I think, imprint. I think it's a young adult one. Louisiana teenager Rory DeVoe arrives in London to start a new life at boarding school just as a series of brutal murders mimicking the horrific Jack the Ripper killing spree of more than a century ago has broken out across the city.
That sounds really good. I might need to read that.
Well, and they've been people have been getting the madness underneath. They've been getting this as an arc lately, so that's what made me think of it, of course. And the arc, of course, matches this first one, so they did a redo of the covers. So I know that frustrates some people. So, but I like this cover a lot. So the other one I might take home with me is White Crow.
That cover
What's
looks scary.
on the other side of death?
Oh.
This is a really different paperback cover, too, from the hardcover. I'm thinking the hardcover has a crow on it. I think it does.
Look at
I don't know. I was reading it. I was trying to see what it was about.
It's like the little candles, and like they're maybe doing a seance, and like she looks like freaked out. Like there's something coming. She's like looking up.
I don't know. It might be too creepy for me. I'm not sure. I'll have to decide.
What does it say? Some secrets are better left buried. Some secrets are so frightening.
I might not be able
They
to do
might
that one.
make angels weep and the devil crow. Holy cow.
I might not be able to do that one. I will show you one thing, though. Look at what came for the library. The high school. Look.
Pretty.
So excited. Now when they come in and be like, you have to read this. You have to. I said so. You have to. You have to read it now.
It can go on your recommendation shelf.
Yes.
I like it.
Absolutely. So we got a lot of really good ones recently. So, like Bunheads, I didn't know that was a book. I know it's a show, you know,
yeah.
but I didn't know it was a book. It's got this really adorable cover. Look at that. Isn't that cute? A
I
little
like
flappy
that.
cover, but I think that's really cute. And I love the tagline. In a crowd of beautiful ballet dancers, how can one girl stand out? I don't know.
Cool.
So, lots of good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
I think that's...
Let us know what you got for your Libby this week. Post it below, and we'll comment back, and have a great weekend.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be